Hey everybody, welcome back into the Smoke Ring Society. I'm Anvil, and today I'm going to be smoking a bone-in pork shoulder. It's a great, gigantic hunk of meat, and it's perfect when you got a lot of people you got to feed. So there's not a lot of tricks to it. It's super easy to do. You season it, you put it on, you put your feet up, and you wait. It takes a long time to cook it, but it's well worth it in the end. So let's go. So here it is. Here's the full bone-in pork shoulder. Bone right there. This is a big one. This is about 7 pounds. So it's full on size. First thing we want to do is dry it off. Get all that goop off of there from the packaging. We want to make sure that our rubs are going to stick really well. I finally got myself some gloves. Luke was over last night. Brought me some gloves. So I wear these, it's not for sanitary reasons. I wear them because it saves the rub. The rub won't stick to your hands and then you waste it. So I'm a cheapskate. That's basically what I'm trying to tell everybody right now. So the rub that I'm using is just a mishmash of stuff that I had laying in the old spice cabinet. If I sound a little rough right now, it's because there was an executive meeting of the Smoke Ring Society last night. And it went a little late. We had some fun. So when you put your rub on, you want to make sure you get every bit covered. Every bit covered. And this is the fat side. This is the cap side, right? This big layer of fat, you want it when you put it on smoke, you want to have this side up. Because as it's cooking, that fat's going to melt, and it's going to render down, and it's going to seep down into the meat, and it's going to make everything better. It's going to keep it juicy and tender and moist, and all those great words that everybody loves. So I'll get all this extra rub. Don't waste anything. Don't waste anything. All right, there we go. Now, got to put the thermometer in. So you want to find the bone, find a good spot to stick it in. So we're going to cook this to about 200, 205 degrees so that we know it's done. And this is going to help us out. So that's it. Coals are going. I lit the chimney. I got the charcoal going on the Weber, so they're nice and white. They're going. So it's time to transfer them over from the chimney to that pretty lady right there behind me. Got them in there, put a couple splits of wood on the fire, and they've already caught, so they're nice and dry. Keep them inside so they never get wet. They're rolling, so now we're going to go inside. We're going to get the pork shoulder. We're going to put that on, then we're going to kick back and let the magic happen. Fire management is a big problem. Sometimes it's tough to get things going and keep them going, right? So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you need your fire to get stoked up, and you're not sure what to do, get out your leaf blower. Magic, just like that. Look at her roaring now. Here it is. all rubbed up, seasoned up. This has been, I took this out, today is Saturday. I took this out of the freezer on Thursday so that I knew it was all nice and room temperature and there wasn't going to be any cold spots. Because if the meat's cold, it's just going to take that much longer to cook. So don't be afraid to leave it out. So when you're putting your pork shoulder on the smoker, you want to make sure that that big fatty layer is on top. So we're going to cook this at 250, 275 degrees. This is an offset smoker, so it's not as easy as just hitting the dial like on an oven or on a pellet smoker. And we're going to cook an internal temperature of about 205 degrees. Once it gets up to 205, we're going to take it off. We're going to let it rest. We're going to leave it wrapped. We're going to let it rest so that all that fat that's rendered in there gets a chance to get reabsorbed into the meat and make it even more tender. If you cut into it right away, it's just going to, all that juice is going to escape and it's going to be left on the plate. You don't want that. For a full bone-in pork shoulder like this, you got to figure about hour 15, hour and a half per pound. So this is a 7 pound shoulder. So this is going to take a while to cook this, but that's the best part. You're cooking all day. So you sit back and you have some pops, whatever your beverage of choice is, and you relax. And make sure you tell everybody, I'm sorry, I can't do what you're asking me to do because I'm busy cooking. While you're smoking, don't forget to take some time for yourself. This is why we do it. This is the most important part of being a backyard pitmaster. Having some drinks, some homemade wine in this case, and enjoying being outside and on a beautiful day. Cheers. So I just took the shoulder off. The internal temperature was about 164 degrees. It's been on for about an hour, or about 4.5 hours, a little less than that, but about that amount of time. So at this point, the shoulder's not going to absorb any more smoke. It's as smoky as it's going to get. So now it's about cooking it. So we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to help that cooking process go, and we're going to get through the stall. So at this point, it's about getting it done. So it's been about 8 hours. Shoulder's done. Internal temperature is 206 degrees. So I'm going to take it off. It's been wrapped this whole time. Taking it off, I'm going to put it in the like the little handy dandy cooler so it can rest for a couple hours until our guests come over. Damn, that's hot. Woo! Make this easier. Whew. Man. Alright, so it's been about 8 hours. This thing has been rusting. We're going to take it out, see how I did. It's still very hot. Very, very hot. Look at that bark. Ooh.
Let's see how it comes off.
Here, when I lift this up, pull the paper out. You know what? No, hold on. I don't want you to get burned. I can't even pick it up. Look at that. That bone slid right out.
And same with all that meat.
Man, falling apart, falling apart. That's what you want. That's what you want. Get your claws, get in there. Just start pulling. Just start pulling. Huh? There's it. There it is. Nice ring around there. Heat still coming out. Honestly, here, let's get a shot. Let's get something for the pitmaster. See how we did. Man. Wow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll get you on the next one. I'm out. Let's eat.